That was an amazing song, by the way. This is my dad. He was an amazing person. He was my personal hero. He graduated college, went into the Army for 22 years, served in several tours to Vietnam. And he was a genius. He always knew everything, no matter what the question was. And he was one of the ones that he introduced me to Windows 3.1. Awesome. He also introduced me into gaming, and he taught me how to build and fix computers. And it was amazing. One day I was about 16 years old. I was living in Texas. It was very hot. And my dad comes up to me and he says, "Hey, I'm going to go on a road trip, take out some furniture and some other stuff out to California over here in La Mesa." And he asked me if I wanted to go with him. And 24 hours is a long time to spend in a car. And in Texas, where it's ridiculously hot, there's also this thing called air conditioning. It's amazing. So I decided I'm going to sit here, play my games, and just you can go ahead and take on the road trip. So he said, all right. And well, I was up about 4 days later. I was upstairs. A friend of mine came over. We were playing The Sims. You guys remember that game? Where you're building your virtual family. And a buddy of mine was over, and we were sitting there playing, and the phone rings, and my sister Michelle, she was there with us. My mom was out at the post office. The phone rings, and it's my sister that lives out here in La Mesa. And my sister runs upstairs with the phone, and she goes, "Dad got shocked, and he's not waking up." And I was thinking, he probably just playing a prank on her. It's no big deal. I can't believe you fell for that type of thing. And so she goes into her room, and about a minute later, she comes out, this time with tears in her eyes, and she says, "No, Dad got electrocuted, and he's in an ambulance." And at this point, my whole world kind of goes black, going from sanity to insanity, from calm to chaos. And I looked at my computer screen at the virtual family I'm creating on the computer, and I wondered, why am I not with the real family that mattered, And so I snap out of it because we need to go find my mom. So I get my sister in the car. We drive over to the post office. She sees my mom's car. She gets out. We drive home. So I find out when I get home what had happened. It was my dad. He went all the way from San Diego to La Mesa in a U-Haul by himself. He unloaded the entire U-Haul by himself, and then he went up in the attic because there was a light in the kitchen that was messed up, so he went to go fix it. So he goes up in the attic, and while he's up there, his hand touches a live wire. And all I could think about was, why didn't I go with him? Why was I sitting here creating this fake family in the virtual world instead of being where I should have been, in La Mesa? I would have gladly given anything not to deprive my sisters and my mom of the most amazing person in their lives, and I would have gladly switched places with him and attempted to fix the light. I didn't want to tear my family apart like that. So I was sitting on the computer playing The Sims, creating a virtual family, instead of being where I should have been with the real family. Thank you.
Thank you, Victor. And that's a hard story to tell, so thank you so much. We're going back in the hatch. We only have a few names left.